Hey y'all, Micronaut here. This is episode 10 of the Utopia SMP. We're using Direwolf 20's 1.7.10 pack, version 1.0.1. In the last episode, we were starting on blood magic, and it's very boring to do the very first part of it because it just requires using the sacrificial knife to cut yourself a little bit and get a little bit of stuff in there. And I have a bit of life essence here, so I'm going to get into start using some of this this stuff. I think I want to start by getting an air sigil. That's pretty easy to do. Let's look at that. So that's just 6 feathers, a gas tier, and a reinforced slate. The reinforced slate is the blank slate done twice. And if you look, it requires, see, it does not say. Reinforced slate is 2,000, and then a blank slate is another 1,000. So it's going to require the whole 3,000 that I had in the altar. I think I had 3,000 in the altar. Yeah, there's 2,900 in there. Let's get it some more here and get to regenning. So there's the first slate. Oh, I bet you that's going to require a tier 2. Let me look at that. So the tier 2, yeah, see it says a tier 2 altar. Alright, so that being said, that means I have to make a bunch of runes. So let's see. The regular rune is regular stone and 2 blank slates. And we've already established that it is 1,000 LP to make a blank slate. So, and how many does that make? Makes 1. So we are going to need 8 of those, so we're going to need 16 reinforced slates. That's going to take me quite a while, so let me get that done and we will be back shortly. Alright, and we're back, and I have the slates required to make the runes. So why don't I get on making these runes? Let's see, what else did I need? Just my blood orb. So I can put that in there and put these across here and here. And I'm not going to have enough of those. So let me get a couple more stone. Let's see, that's why I cooked more. Only need 6 actually. There we go. Take this and cut that across here and there. Wait. Oh. It helps if you're using stone and not your blank runes or your blood runes. So then all you have to do is go out and break the blocks around here, making it. Now see, if you look, my divination sigil says altar's current tier 1. So if we add in these, and you'll notice that I didn't do the center one, but we add these ones in, and then we hit it, it is now a current tier 2. So, that being said, let's get on making this air sigil, because it's a lot of fun to play with. Let's see, so that is going to require 6 feathers, a reinforced, which is going to be 3,000 life points. How many do I have? I still have a little over 3,000. Let's get some regen going while I have the chance. And I will grab the feathers, which should be in my mob drops. Oh, I only have 5. Alright, well, I will go hunt down a chicken and come right back. Alright, so we are back, and I am about to make the air sigil. So this takes a minute or two to turn this into that. And as we are at tier 2, see that's already the slate, but that's okay, it'll start again now. And use all of this to make it a reinforced slate. As soon as that's done, then we can take our parts in and make the air sigil. Alright. Might as well get the regen. Oh, come on. Get the regen going. And should be able to just ship. No, of course we can't, because it requires the blood orb, which is okay. So, oops, not that one. This one. And this one. And of course not, because it requires me to have the next blood orb. So let me figure out what that requires, and I will be right back. Alright, so I figured out what it takes. It takes 5,000 life essence, or life points, in the blood altar to be able to make it. So this is going to take me a while, so I shall be back. Alright, so I'm back and got my blood orb, and here we go. I have the air sigil. Yay! Now, what we can do with this thing is actually fly. Oh, come on, give me some regen. Boys, this take a lot of blood. We're going to have to figure out a way for regen, and I do mean soon. I think I seem to remember there being some sort of regen flower as far as Botania goes. So let me research that and see how that comes up. Alright, so I'm back, and I figured out that I do have to start Botania, but I've been prepping for this for a couple of days. So I have all of the flowers, or at least a lot of the base types of flowers, and all it takes is a book and a sapling to get the Lexica Botania. So you put those in your crafting grid like so, and there you go. So this is going to require a lot of reading on my part, and I really honestly don't have any idea what I'm doing here. So I'm going to read through this, and I will let you guys catch up with me when I'm done reading up on the Lexica Botania and figuring out where and what I have to do, where I have to go and what I have to do. So I'll be back. Alright folks, so I'm back, and I have figured out some of the basics. I made a couple of pure daisies, and I'm currently making living rock and living wood. That being said, I still have a lot of reading to do, and most of this is going to be done off of camera because there's too much for me to learn to try and do it while I'm recording. Oh, here we go, and here's our first living rock. And that means any second here, yep, we should be getting the living wood. Beautiful. Oh, come on. Here we go. Ah, there's the rest of it. Alright, so that being said, let me do a little bit more reading and a little more derping around, and I'll show you guys some more. Alright, and we're back. And I have made my first day bloom, which is a way of collecting mana during the day, which I guess I should just plant this sucker right now and get it to collecting. Jake Stormblade is on, who is my partner in crime here. Say hi, Jake.
What's up, YouTube?
So Jake is currently working on getting us a smeltery put in. So if you guys see random stuff just appear, sometimes that will happen. He's going to be playing while I'm not, and I've obviously been playing a lot while he's not on. So That being said, that's I think that's how we're going to end up handling things. It's just things will appear and we'll show you guys what the other person has done when they come on. Alright, this is what's going on. I got the day bloom working, and I built a mana spreader, and I built this nifty wand of the forest, which can tell me how much mana is in these things. And it also shows me how much mana is in this thing, and it has a couple other nifty features, like if I go and I shift right click it, then it's in bind mode, and then I can click this, I believe. I'm not sure how that works. I'll figure it out at some point.
It's shift click.
Yeah, I know it's shift click, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with it. But I'll figure it all out.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I'll be back when I have something somewhat more interesting than that. Alright, I'm back, and man, this sure is taking an awful long time. Just trying to get enough mana in here for it to make this, oh, hey, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. I just tossed that on there, and I have a mana pool instead of this diluted one. So that being said, this mana pool gets to replace that, and then as soon as this thing has mana in it, then I'll make me another one.
And I have a gift for you, so you don't have to work too hard with your Britannia. It's annoying.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Every forward, we'll fill up your apothecary for you, so you don't have to keep putting buckets in it every time you want to make forward.
I'm cool with that. Thank you very much.
So I guess just right here next to it.
How about like right on the corner here?
Right here for you?
Yeah, like on the corner of the water.
There you go.
There you go, that'll work. Oh, is that,
That'll work. It's full right now, so no need.
Right.
But,
That's so cool looking.
yeah, it's a wonderful little pot. And
I
it will
love
actually, it will pump into a system. You can put pipes on it, and it will pump in water anywhere you need it.
Nice.
So.
Alright, well, thank you very much.
Yep. I wish I had that thing when I started. I had to make it later on because I didn't have it. So that will get you started a lot faster.
Alright, wonderful. So now we have this, I guess I can take the rest of these living wood out of here, and then I'm just waiting at the moment for enough mana so that I can finish my second mana pool.
Yep.
And then from there, I'll figure it out. So we'll be back shortly.
Yep.
Alright, just a quick be back here. I'm just showing you that I made a couple more day blooms because this one was just like pulling teeth to get it to do its thing. So, be back. Alright, folks, I'm back, and we're waiting for this, for these day blooms to fill this up so we can make some stuff. And so we've got to talking about this new Vish room and how walking over it makes you nauseous. You know, if you watch as I walk over it, it gives me nausea. Ooh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
But, so we got to thinking about it and wondering what happens if you eat it. So I'm going to be the guinea pig. I'm going to try eating it and see what happens. So enjoy, YouTube.
Gonna be so great.
Failed, because I right-clicked it and I cannot eat it. So.
Oh, good to know.
Ooh, let me see it.
All right, go ahead.
Hey.
Oh.
The nausea is terrible.
That was pretty funny.
Okay, alright. I couldn't eat it either, so Jedi, let's see if you can eat it because you've got Thaumcraft stuff.
Nope. Can't eat it either.
That's too bad. It
Oh,
would have been
man.
really funny for us to troll you and both of us say, oh, we're not going to right
And
click.
then nom death.
I'm totally down with that. That would have been great. Alright, that was a lovely little experiment, but I guess we better get back to doing our stuff.
Alright, that was a fail. See you later, YouTube.
Yeah.
Be back in.
Alright, so I came back to show you guys I'm making hydrangeas here. These are another source of mana that comes from a flower that eats water. So, that being said, actually, I just totally messed myself up. So, let me gather what's in there. Okay, so we need 2 of those. Let's see. So 2 of these, and then 1 of those, 1 of these, that one, and that one. That makes the 4th hydrangea.
Yay, we're a quarter way there.
Yeah, so the hydrangeas are set up. I think this will be far enough. Let's see. The best way to do this is going to be water there, and then water there. No, that's not going to work. Let's see. How about we just rearrange this whole silly thing, shall we? Let's do... Let's see, let's do a flower... 3x3, so we'll do a flower there, and a flower there, water here, and then water here and water here. I'm sorry, flowers here and here, and then one there and one there. And now I can get my bucket and pull water here, and I can pull water to here. That'll make it into the source there, and then I put one in the corner over there, and it fills it up, which is absolutely perfect. So these hydrangeas will fill the rest of that. I think I can put that next to that and it'll be okay. So I'm going to put one there, and then one here, and one here. And that should make it so that all of them are filling this mana spreader here. Now, the way I can check this is to check and see whether any of these have mana. And this one's gathering mana. Let me make it daytime, and I will come right back. And we're back, and this time we're kind of joined by Jakey Treehorn, who is getting his link book set up to spawn. And I set up since I'm the admin on the server, I set up a quarry space, which I called, wait for it, the whole world, spelled H-O-L-E.
Wah, wah, wah.
You know, that's a dad joke. Anyways, so that being said, we now have spawn books to everybody's place, and we're going to go take a look at Jakey's house. Isn't that right, Jake?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, here we go. To Fort Kick-Ass, huh? Alright, what you got set up here?
Standard machines, a
Cool,
little bit of automation, not much yet.
Just a basic pulverizer and redstone furnace, right on. Those are upgradable.
Smeltery out here.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's kind
Everything's
of gross.
above the water.
So, still recording, so if it's gross, keep it PG-13.
You can eat the zombie brains now.
Oh, that is a little gross.
Yeah, I accidentally did it.
Oh, wonderful. Huh. Nice looking smeltery, man.
The only reason I even chose this place to build this was because I found this thingy-majig and I have no idea what it is, but I want it. It shall be mine.
That, sir, is a meteor. And that has to be one of the coolest looking meteors that I have ever seen.
Okay, I gotta see.
I'm checking it out too.
I want to put a flag on it and call it mine, so everyone knows it's mine.
That is
does
very
look
cool.
pretty
looking.
cool. I like what the water did.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about the water, and that is amazing. That's very cool looking. I mean, it's like a whole sea parted, but do yourself a favor and be careful not to block update that water, because it'll fill it all in.
Right.
Anyways, that all being said, we're gonna come back in a little bit. I just want to show you guys spawn and introduce you to old Jakey Treehorn here. So we'll be back, and we're back. And between last segment and this segment, I made the ring of magnetization, which is one of the new baubles. And as its name suggests, when you throw something on the ground, it will automatically come right back to you, and hopefully pop right back in your inventory. It's pretty easy to make, and I made it on camera, but I ended up losing that footage. So it's Man of Steel is pretty easy to make. It's just one iron into some mana, and it gives you back the steel. And then this is pretty easy, just a gold and a copper and an iron. Excuse me, gold and an iron. And then this is just a glass pane with more mana steel. So just a bunch of mana steel. It's pretty simple to make. Between that segment and this one, it was last night, and now today I'm doing some more recording. And in that time, Jake has rearranged some things. He took our ingots out, and he built this out here. I'm not sure exactly what he's got planned here, but it's looking pretty good. If you look over here, you can see what he did to our ingots and such, which is a great idea. I plan at some point on using a wall of barrels supplied by Applied Energistics. That's my end goal as far as storage goes. I've been thinking about this plan for a while, but no change out here. Pretty much the same stuff. Might as well make it daytime, so let's do that. Still have the sniffles, trying to get over this this cold here, so again, pardon my sniffleitis here. But you'll see these blazes shed or drop like chickens drop eggs. They drop blaze powder. So this hopper hawk has been picking up all this blaze powder. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I think I have an idea. I think that is one of the things that you can use as a catalyst for one of the dynamos. I'm not going to be able to remember the name. It's going to be, the reactant. Where is that reactant? There we go. Oh, what is that? Innovation. Generates energy, extracts flux from various objects. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that. But the reactant dynamo, this it requires a fluid and a reactant. Now, I'm not sure, I don't remember what the reactants are, but I know one of the reactants that you can use is mob essence. So, let us try making that, and we'll see where we're at from there. Let's see. So what does it require? Just a couple of tin years. I think I have some tin years in one of my pockets here. One of my chests. I swear I had some extra tin years. Oh, I see he upgraded our gardening chest. Somewhere here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yep, there they are. Oh, those are copper gears. Did I say copper gears? Ah, those are bronze. Okay, so I can't use bronze. But it's not like I can't make bronze if I don't already have it right here. Let's see, so 8 bronze, plus 2 more, 3 more. Is that, yeah, 3 more. A silver ingot. Let's see, we gotta have a silver in here. I mean, I can go outside and get it, but I'd rather use the stuff that hasn't been put away. So there's 11 plus. Let me go out and get the silver ingot. Oops. Don't do that. That's not what you were trying to do. We're just trying to see what kind. Okay, that's tin, rubber, silver. Let's take 1. There we go. And then some redstone. And the redstone's going to be in here. Oh wow, we're almost completely out of... Oh no, we're not. We've got a little bit. But we're getting very, very low on redstone, so I'm going to have to fix that. Probably fix that this episode. Or maybe early in the next one. Take that. And then we needed the gears. Oh, I forgot what the center of the gear was. That is copper. So I can get 2 copper. I'm sure we got copper in here. Interesting. Must be out of power down there in the bottom. Copper is here. I needed 2 of those. So we'll put those like so. Make a gear out of it. And then what are we missing? We have redstone. Looks like we have everything. We do. Awesome. Alright, so this is going to take a little bit of setup here. Let's get a Yeta wrench out. And we'll pick up this. Make it so we can see a little bit. And it doesn't really matter where this reactant dynamo is, as long as it has connection to one of these pipes. So right now it's only showing that. So we have the energy pipe down here, and I think what I want to do is, oh wow, that's funny. I was just picking up oh wow, it looked like blaze rods or powder that I was picking up from them dropping it, but I guess the hopper hawk stole it from me. Alright, so we'll put the dynamo down here. I want to put it like so. And I don't want to break that out because there's the hopper hawk above it. I don't want to lose that. But there we go. See, now that is pumping essence into there. That's awesome. And then what I'll need is I need some more item ducts or conduits. So we'll put 1 here. At least I think that will do. Yes, it will. But that is a minor problem. So must have set it out. Yeah, alright. That is the only issue I find with these, is they pop behind you, and if you have it set the wrong direction, it looks funny. I mean, it stops you from going through the block. So let's show all of them, just like so. And then we have to have a pipe coming out of this chest here, because this chest is going to be the one that feeds blaze powder. Before I do that, let me see if blaze powder actually works. And it does. Amazing. Wait, it does? Looks like it does. So if that's the case, then I can take this energy cell and make sure it is... Well, the problem I have with putting the energy cell there is that it can't put in and take out of the same side on the energy cell, so maybe not. But that should be powering the grinder here. Yes, the grinder is getting power. That is doable. That'll work. So I guess all I will need is to have one energy conduit right there, and we will tell it that it can... I wonder if it's smart enough to realize that it's already got blaze powder in it, and if I tell it that, it should just fill this sucker. Oh, that would be helpful if this was an input, not an export. And there we go. So we're gathering blaze powder. Excuse me. And we have enough blaze powder in here that it should last quite a while. I'll have to keep an eye on this. But that being said, I guess what I want to do is I want to be able to fill this hardened energy cell with the excess power. So I guess to do that, all I would have to do would be to grab another energy conduit, if I can find one. Having a hard time, there we go. Just having a hard time seeing these things in my inventory, but we'll get there. There we go. That is there. I guess I could put this here and have it fill from the left, which it already is. And it is starting to gather power. Beautiful. Then all I have to do is fill all this nice stuff back in. And let's see. Let's get that. Come on. We can do it. We can do it all night. I think I'm going to leave that open so that I can see that reactant dynamo, at least for now, so I can keep an eye on it. This is going to keep this completely clear of monsters, and it will be good power beginning for over here. That will stop me draining the power inside for the sag mill and stuff, and the alloy smelter. Looks like we are out of coal again, so let me get a few more blocks of coal and put those in there. And I put the extras back. Out of coal. So this is something that I want to deal with soon. I don't like burning coal to power my base. I never have. In the last world that we made, my entire base ran off of solar power that was converted from solar to EU to whatever I needed it for. I mean, it was very cool. Even the MJ was powered off of solar, which was in a roundabout way, because the solar power was powering an oil fabricator, and the oil fabricator was being fed into some refineries, which turned it into fuel, and the fuel was powering my liquid fueled fireboxes and my steam my high pressure boilers. That's what I'm trying to say. So then everything else was powered off of steam. So absolutely every part of my base was powered, at least at its base component, by solar. So I want to figure something like that out again. And it looks like we're pretty much at the end of this episode. I have a few things that I want to get done, but I want to leave some surprises for you guys. But at least we got this all taken care of. And so that being said, I guess it's time to go. That's the end of this episode, so Micronaut out.